Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope everybody is having a good day today, and it is good to see you. Let's see here. Whoop, move on. Now clean my desk around again, and I have to be able to see you. Hello, Miss Janice. Good to see you. Hold on. Whoop, hold on. It's been one of those days. Okay. So good to see you here. Janice, I hope you're feeling better. How are you doing? Tell me how you're feeling today. Hello, Lady Q. Hello, Chuchi. Welcome, welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. Hope everybody's doing well and fine. I just got finished putting my back door in. My son come help my husband. They actually did it, but I had to clean up glass. Fun, fun. Fun, fun. Under the sun. There wasn't no sun out today either. So I hope everybody is doing okay. I can't complain compared to what we're going to talk about. Hello, hello. Where's everybody at? Everybody live tonight already? I know this happened this morning. And I'm going to come on here. I got to come back on here in a little bit. I've just been busy today. I told you I was going to talk about another story, and I am. So probably after I get done with this, but this was kind of needing a little bit of attention, which probably everybody else is talking about it, so I won't be on this live long. So we're going to go ahead and start. Anybody that comes in can just come on in. Y'all come on in, hit that like button, and we're just going to, well, I always say we're not going to be here long, but I do got a couple of videos I want to show you, so I'll make it quick. And there was a huge, massive explosion this morning in Tennessee, evidently. Horrible, horrible thing. And broke my heart when I saw it. I was like, my God, what else? What is next? And evidently, I don't know if there's been a rise, but last I heard, and that was kind of this afternoon, 1, 2-ish. I hope no more. But anyway, there was about 19 people missing around that time. So y'all correct me if it's rose, because 19 is enough, right? Too many. 12 are still missing. Thank you for that, Lady Q. Good God. I don't even want to know what the death toll is right now. That place looked like a freaking, I don't even want to know just what it was. It was an explosion, right? And y'all are gonna hear my dryer in there. I had to get my rugs up, but anyway, that's not important. But that's what the buzzing is. All kinds of things going on here today. God, why'd I have to buy the new washer and dryer? And then they didn't even tell me, have the nerve to tell me it buzzed. What? God, they get on my nerves. I'm fixing to throw that thing out. I swear I can't take that buzzing. Just in time. Yeah, just in time, Tina. You're just in time. I was just saying I was catching up myself, but I'm just now able to get on. So anyway, and I'll be back on after this, but we're going to talk about this. This is important. I got some important numbers too and stuff in case I'm sure nobody else put them out. They might have, I don't know. But anyway, my heart goes out to Tennessee. Y'all please pray for them. I can't imagine. What I know right now is there was a massive blast this morning, and at a military explosive plants in Tennessee, and at least multiple people dead. Several was unaccounted for, and I guess it's still pending how many people is still missing. Last I saw was 19. Lady Q said 13. I don't know how many is deceased or not in critical condition or whatever. I don't know. But it's rattling. And they said it rattled nearby homes and it was setting off smaller explosions and local officials said that on the news and everything. Everyone could feel, they said it, and they still might feel it. Wow. It happened around 7:45 a.m. this morning, local time, their local time. I think on up in those parts, it's probably not central. It's probably an hour ahead of Nashville and everything. Because you get on up in the, Knoxville, Chattanooga, all that. It's weird how that goes. I don't even like that. But anyway, it was up there around Hickman County. So, it is what it is. But it happened about 7:45 a.m. It was devastating. It was a devastating blast. Them pictures look like a war zone. Let me just tell you. Hey, Millie, good to see you, honey. Good to see you. Love you. Love you much. Love you all much. Thank you for being here. I don't know, if anybody knows, let me know, because I don't know I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know if it was on purpose. I don't know what caused it. Again, my day has been crazy. I do have some videos. I didn't get to hear all the press conference. We're going to listen to that together. I do got that. So I don't know what caused it. There's so much meanness in the world, but accidents do happen. So I don't know. We're going to be learning this together. What people saw and are seeing is nothing more than devastating and a shocker. And they still have people there unaccounted for, and it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for me. Tennessee's a beautiful state, and I can't imagine one going to work, one having people there, even so close that don't live there, and worrying. Did somebody go visit? Did somebody meet up? Did somebody? I can't imagine. I can't imagine what this is all about. Well, I tell y'all every day things can change in the blink of an eye, and that is not a lie. Right now I have on my screen level 4. Last I saw just a few minutes ago when I come on here, they elevated the level to level 4. Earlier today, again, this was about 1 or 2 o'clock, I saw again, so this could have changed. I'm not trying to give y'all false information. I want to bring you the truth, but my life has been so complicated, especially today. And I just put my door in and all kinds of things. So I haven't been able to keep up. And I want to bring y'all the best story ever that I had prepared after this, but it's going to be a little break in between. So I don't know all the deets on this. Things could have changed. So y'all are going to have to keep me straight on this one. But earlier today, about 1 or 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, they said 3 people had minor injuries that were from the explosion that was treated. I ain't saying there was not major. I'm saying was reported that had the minor injuries, was treated and released at the medical faculty at Dixon Casey Stapp. And the spokesperson there at that TriStar said 2 people were released there, and 1 person was still receiving treatment at that time there in their emergency room at that time. I ain't talking about all the others, so y'all are with me, I hope. Law enforcement resources from across the state of Tennessee have been requested to assist in the investigation. A resource familiar told CNN those personnel include FBI and the Tennessee Highway Patrol, Special Operations Units, among other agencies. And there's relatively close areas that will be involved, and typically all those areas will be patrolled by smaller law enforcement departments. The person said, which has prompted other agencies to volunteer resources for support in Hickman County. Mayor Jim Bates said the faculty has about 80 employees, but it's unclear how many employees was in the building and how many people was in the building when the explosion happened. Bates said the building on site was completely destroyed. It's pretty devastating to see this, he said. he said it's common to see employees at that community and events and people wearing baseball caps with the company name on them, as well as it's a well-loved company. So by that statement, that kind of worried me. Was it an intentional attack? Why did he say that? Hey, Miss Shell's Jury. So I don't know what anybody has found out since then, or I don't know what they're saying on the web. I haven't been listening since about 1 or 2 o'clock. But that statement right there, the baseball cap and the this, that just kind of worried me and kind of threw me off for a loop a bit. I don't know why. That was just kind of an unusual statement to me, in my opinion, only in my opinion. But Impact was, hit hard, and it impacted quite a few families. And it's very heartbreaking. This affects the entire families there, the entire community, and actually, as you see, it's affecting the entire world right now. It might be in Tennessee, but it's affecting everybody. I want y'all to have these. These are important numbers. My mods do have some links, but these are important numbers. I'll slow my roll if you want to write them down. I don't know if you have relatives there. I don't know if you have friends there. I don't know if you know anybody there. I don't know if anybody else is putting these numbers out, but Smiley's going to put them out. I feel it's important. I'll slow down. Let me get a drink of my coffee here. Grab your pen and your papers. Hickman County Sheriff's Office. Their phone number is 931 729 6143. Again, that's Hickman County Sheriff's Office, 931 729 6143. We also have Hickman County Emergency Management EMA Director Pete Tibbs. That's Hickman County Emergency Management EMA Director Pete Tibbs, Tibbs. Their phone number is 931 729 6132. Again, that phone number is 931 729 6132. We also have an emergency services all-in-one emergency service office. Emergency service office, all-in-one emergency service office. That's in Hickman County, and that's for EMS. That phone number is 931 729 5102. 931 729 5102. You have your American Red Cross Tennessee Region National Hotline. You can call 1-800 Red Cross or 1-800-733-2767, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1-800-733-2767. Also, you can contact the local Tennessee Red Cross chapter in Nashville. That number is 615-250-4300. 615-250-4300. The local fire and rescue county emergency departments for East Hickman Fire Department, local contact via Hickman County Rescue Squad, listed for Hickman County Emergency Services pages. When you call these emergency numbers, try to provide the full name of your loved one, any identifying details, their age, their weight, the clothes they were last seen in, the last known location, the location to the faculty or where they work, anything that might help them like that, a contact number where they can call you back if need be, or you get disconnected, your location, where you're calling from. If you have any badges, give them your badge number, your employee ID, or your shift time. If the person you're looking for was an employee there or not, ask them, is there a family information center or hotline set up for relatives where family can go physically? You know, like is it a gate 3, 2, 1? Is there a number? Anything identifying? Asked whether there's local hospitals they sent to or anything like that. As of today, when I was doing my research, they said likely the hospitals that was receiving the patients was TriStar Horizon Medical Center in Dixon. That phone number is 615-446-0446. Report minor injury patients for right now that was treated there at TriStar System. Call hospital operator for any patient status. And then the other hospital likely that was taking the patients was Vanderbilt Medical Center in Nashville. And their phone number is 615-322-5000. That's the main operator. And you would have to ask for the patient information. The TBI, of course, is on my screen. The missing person hotline has been established. We all know that is 1-800-TBI-FIND or 1-800-824-3463. And right now, it stands at a level 4. That's the information that I have. Let me look to see what you're having. Thank you, mods, for putting that down. Lady Q says as of 6 o'clock, it's saying that 12 people are still missing. Thank you, Miss Shell's Jury. Thank you, Millie. These are some of the numbers. I hope I went slow enough. Y'all might, if you need it or you're on replay or you come to mine, you may have to Yeah, because a lot of people don't do that, and I always like to do that. So people coming in on replay, we never know who's going to watch or stumble across. I think that's helpful. I do. You never know who might listen, who might need to call, who can't find it on the TV, the web, who might miss it, who might blink, those type of things. And, it's just something I hope to make people aware of and help if I can. And we're going to watch a couple of these videos. Hopefully the press conference, I believe, is in here. And again, I don't know what updated, but we'll just watch what I got. And then while I'm taking a break to get with the other show I wanted to bring and intended before I found out about this, y'all can go check up on whatever everybody will know about this. So give me just a second and I will share this and we'll get on with it.
A munitions plant. You can see I-40 off to the left on our screen. We're currently about 3 minutes away from the location. We noticed shortly after takeoff from Pontoon a large plume of smoke. I'll pan up and show you that. This is reportedly at the Accurate Energetic munitions plant near the Hickman-Humphreys County line. It has been confirmed by first responders, and we can confirm it here just based on this large plume of smoke. As we get closer to the scene, we'll show you.
So I never know how to credit that. That was People and News 10. So let's just put it that way. But that was one heck. And that's just part of it, according to some of the pictures that I've seen. My God, it's horrible. But hold on. These are not in order. I think I got 3, and one of them is a press conference. Hold on just a minute. Well, I'm hoping to play the press conference last. Hold on. And that one don't have no sound, so it is what it is. Uh-oh. This is the AP wire.
Vistaprint print.
Right now, this is massive, and we've got some families that we've still got to let know what's going on. We've got some families that we've got to get in contact with. and we're going to definitely try to be mindful of that. We're going to say a few things. I don't know that we're going to take any questions. I don't feel like we need to at this point. For those of you that's worked with me before, I always try to get you some kind of footage, some, I guess for lack of better words, B footage. I could probably do that in this situation, but it's going to have to be from a distance. This scene is a very violent scene. Okay. So if I do that, and I'm going to have to we're going to get with Wendell, Mr. Stinson from the Accurate, and we'll discuss that. So what I'd like to do now is talk to you about this, and then I'll take about an hour and try to get most of all the families, if y'all will be patient with me, talk to the families, get them notified, and then we'll come back and organize from here, and we'll try to escort you in and at least try to get you some footage. Okay? You got a camera blocked right there, that young lady. I don't know. I just didn't want you blocked.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah. All right. Yes, let's go on the record.
Oh no, Miss Donna. I pray. I hope everything is okay for her and hers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About 7:45 this morning, we had a very devastating blast at Accurate Arms. Very devastating blast. It encompassed one whole building that was on the facilities. We do have several people at this time that's unaccounted for. We are trying to be mindful of families and that situation. We do have some folks, we can confirm that we do have some that are deceased, but we're going to go back and, like I say, talk to these families, notify these families, and let these families know what's going on. We do have the scene as secure as possible at this time. You may hear some smaller explosions around the scene, but they are things that we have taken into consideration. We know that it's secure. The scene is secure as far as no more mass explosions or larger explosions. We do have the ATF on scene with us. We have the State Fire, Bomb, and Arson with us, TBI and Homeland Security as well. We're working this as a joint operation between Humphreys County and Hickman County. As you can see behind me is Sheriff Kraft. We also have our Odell Pointer, which is our EMA director. And forgive me, sir, I didn't remember your name with my Hickman County EMA director. We've got a lot of moving parts. We got a very big investigation. This is not going to be something that we're going to be like a car wreck or something like that we're just going to clean up the debris and leave. We're going to probably be here for a few days. Again, we're trying to take as much time as was needed. Right now, we're prioritizing.
And Donna, if you're just coming in or wasn't in the bushes,
trying to be very.
If anybody needs numbers, I got all kinds of numbers at the beginning. If anybody needs numbers in that area.
Anything, Sheriff?
No, sure. That's kind of where we're at right now. We're, as the sheriff said, we are at the beginning stages of all of this, so we're getting information. We're getting information, just minute by minute, and we're going to continue to build on that and do what we need to do. So, just with that, like I said, just keep the families and everyone in your prayers as we go through this the next few days.
Just to clarify,
you could tell he was so shook up.
when you say individuals,
Sad.
involved either injured or deceased, is this above a dozen, below a dozen? Do you have any type of understanding?
I don't want to put that kind of information out there right now because we are vetting that. We've had such a massive response that now we're trying to slow down, identify things. And for those of you that was around me during the flood, we had some mistakes during the flood of some things that was put out there as names of numbers and that kind of thing. And I don't want that today. We're trying to be very methodical in what we're doing and making sure that we take the time to recognize and find out each and every one of these individuals and their family. And I'm putting these families and anybody is involved first and foremost right now. As I say, we got the scene secure. I want to also talk about Accurate Arms. Accurate is open their arms to us. They're cooperating with us in any way and every way possible. They're wanting to figure out this just as much as we are. So that's where we're at right now. And I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate the information. Again, I'd just like to ask for us all to be mindful of the families and everybody.
Speaking of families, I understand they're at gate 3. What should families be doing if they're seeing this right now? What are you advising them to do who have not never made contact with loved ones?
Good question. And we're trying to get that information. We're working with their HR. We're trying to get family members. We're trying to get names. I think we've got somebody on the phone system that if people call in, we've got that information. And we're also establishing some critical incident team members that's responding and trying to be here for the family, along with clergy and chaplains. So we're getting all that together. But with all that said, I'd like to conclude here, and we'll try to be back. If you'll give us, I see that it's 11 o'clock. I'd like to get back here maybe at 12. I want to go up and communicate with the other law enforcement agencies to make sure that we can get y'all in and get you some footage.
Is it located?
You are right on the county line, half and half. And that's why I say we're working this, and he and I are married at the hip, Mr. Stinson.
I heard the map, and I just wondered if it was
It's some of it is actually Hickman, and some of it is Humphreys. So,
and you know, it's one of those things that I've often said. It don't matter if there's something that's going to happen. For those of you that know me, if there's something happen, we're going to take care of it, of what needs to be done. Together, everybody achieves more, and we're going to stay together and make sure we handle this situation the best we can. All right. I appreciate. Well, there was just some things, and I wanted to clarify that, but I also want to, we're doing that to try to be respectful of the family. So I appreciate that very much, and I appreciate you guys. Yes, sir.
Did this happen at one specific building? Was it a storage building, or do we know if it was at like a main plant?
At 7:45 a.m. this morning, there was a devastating explosion, and we're going to get that information out. We're going to clarify things. Let me get to that, because if I start naming particulars, I don't need to do that right now. Okay.
Bless his heart, all of them. And, it's a horrible, horrible disaster. And yeah, it just really is. So just pray for the families, keep your eyes on it. And I will keep my eyes on it as well. I just really wanted to come on here and let all of the families, the communities, the EMS workers, the police, everybody know that our community here and we're saying prayers for them. And, this is a horrible situation, and we are sending all of our prayers there to them. There's nothing more, I don't think, devastating to wake up to, or to be walking around and something like this happen. It's just horrible. But I wanted to come on here and just say something, and let y'all know, I definitely was not going to ignore it. So I hope and I pray that they can get through this, and they will. Tennessee strong, right? Everybody never knows how strong they are until they have to be. But guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I am going to go grab a little something to eat and whatever's in my kitchen. And anyway, I will be back here maybe within the hour, something like that. And we're going to talk about a case that's, well, you'll see when I get here. It's sad. It's horrible. It's another sad case. And I'll see y'all in a bit. I promise. See you in the streets. YouTube streets, that is. Y'all be safe. Love you all. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, mods. Thank you all. Bye.